Okay, it looks like, man, we open up at 524. Wow. Wow. Are we officially in market crash territory? It's looking like that. Wow, 523, insane. Man, I almost want to buy a put just to see what happens for the rest of the day. Buy a cheap put, like get like a $25 put and just leave it. See what happens. Oh man, I'm so out of it right now. I'm sorry. All right, let me make sure everything looks like everything's working now. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. Sorry, I'm late. Oh my goodness, the contracts are crazy money. I've never seen $400 or $500 contracts. Oh my goodness. Absolutely insane. $400 or $500 contracts? That's crazy. I'm really thinking about buying this cheap ass put and just holding it. How did it drop to 5? I wonder what happened. I can't believe how expensive the contracts are. My goodness. My goodness. How much could it go? That is, wow. I wonder what happened overnight. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, still going down. Still going down. Can't FOMO into it now. We'll wait for the setups. And this pattern right here, this is very unusual pattern. This candle pattern right here, very unusual. I honestly can't even. Okay, let's see. All right, so I think we're gonna hold on to this. We're gonna hold this magenta for a little bit. Yeah, that's all we know right now. We're just traveling in this magenta. Let's see if we get any of it. What the heck? Just wait. Today looks very odd. Today might not be a trading day. Let me see. $500 contracts. Wow. 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 If contract price is any indicator what's going to happen or what to come, then yeah, significant downtrend. Significant. Wow, I'm surprised. So we don't want to fight the trend, so we're going to be looking for short entries or put entries until otherwise, until we see some structure, some setup for the other direction. But $500 for a contract, I've never seen that. Buy a put, hold on for the day. Damn, even like a 22 delta contract is $179. That's absolutely insane. First base hit, your trade should be protected. Your trade should be protected. When we hit back on magenta, okay, trade war. Okay. Hopefully you protected your trade on that last one. Let's see how angry the reversal is going to be. We'll think calls somewhere around 524, somewhere around up here. Wow, it went all the way down to 515. Incredible. Incredible. Okay. Alright, so if you survived, we never broke out of the magenta, so if you survive the first retracement, start moving your stop. Start moving your stop. The candle patterns look very look very odd. We're going to test to see if purple is going to be our down for the day. So if we break purple, if it goes down. For calls, let's build some structure above 526.39. It might be the break of blue. Let's see if we break blue. Break blue for some more downside. Break a purple for your warning. Break blue for your confirmation. Alright, so now we're testing to see if we're going to build liquidity in the purple. Purple would be your indication for the direction of a down. If you break purple, break on the downside. And blue would be more of a confirmation for some more downside. So if we break below blue, that might be our indication for the down for today. we haven't confirmed the purple or the blue yet, so let's just give it a little bit of time. And I think they're going to make trading very difficult for us. Look at this. One candle red, and then the next candle green. Look at the height and the volume from the candle. Today might be one of those days where it's just wise to stay away, because you're going to get chopped up. It looks like you might get chopped up today. Or at least for this morning session. So what I think in days like today, that the setups will present themselves, but in order to get there, it's going to be rough, right? I think it's going to be stuff like this, where it's just going to be taking you out each way on whichever direction they decide. Like, look at this candle, this pattern right here. It's hard to trade. It's hard to trade this. You just got to say, all right, it's going to be puts for today. Just buy your put and let it sit for the whole day. But even that, you'd have to spend $500. You'd have to burn $500 just to take that gamble. For calls, we're going to wait for structure above 526.39. For puts, we're going to see if it's going to be the break of this blue. Don't know yet. Yeah, I don't think today is going to be one of those days. I really don't think today is going to be one of those days. Like I said, the structure is going to happen. The setups are going to happen, but it's going to look very ugly. You're going to survive a lot of BS. Very tricky day to trade. Very tricky day. This might not be the day to start risking the account. I think I like the blue so far. I think the purple may need some adjustment. So far, this blue is holding up. This blue right here is holding up, so I would like it to stay underneath this green. All right, now let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Is it gonna break blue, reject off of blue, and inside of green? That's what you want to see. And then this is tricky. Look how many. It's tricky today. I recommend just preserving what you want for the week. Preserve what you did get. Contracts are through the roof. Through the roof right now. I think like protect your trades. Protect your trades, because today is going to be one of those days. Today's a paper trading day, but protect your trade. Alright, if you took break of blue, protect your trade. You see what you gotta survive. Look at these types of candles you gotta survive. If you get $10 out of it, fine. Okay, all your trades should be protected at this point. All your trades are protected. Break of blue, all your trades are protected. I highlighted it. I said exactly what to look out for. Break of blue, all your trades are protected. Ooh-wee. Don't be greedy. Take your money. Don't be greedy either. Put your stops tight. You see what's happening. Protect your trade. Break of blue, it's highlighted. Trade protected. Trade is protected. Trade is making crazy money right now. Trade is making crazy money right now. Now let's see if we get a bounce back up to the green or if we continue down. Crazy money right now. Oh my goodness. There it is. There it is. Look at the money we printed. Look at the money we printed. Doesn't matter. Stock market going up, stock market going down. Doesn't matter. We print money in any direction. Break of blue. There it is. Easy money. Easy. Oh my god. Look at this money. Look at the money we're printing. Simply amazing. Let's see if we get a bounce right here back up to green, or if we go straight through. Look at the money we have printed today. You're welcome. You're welcome. You can't hesitate on this type of stuff, right? You can't hesitate. Even if you got in at the wrong, or if you got filled on this candle, your trade's protected. There's no way to lose. Absolutely no way to lose. Oh, look at the money we printed today. Everyone else is having a horrible day in the stock market. Look at us. Look at us. Look at the money we are printing, right? Look at this money. Look at the money. There it is. Break of blue. Don't say I didn't tell you. Oh my goodness. Look at this money. Look at the money we printed. Oh, how look at all of this money we have printed today. Oh, are you not entertained? We knew we weren't worrying about calls until somewhere up here. We already knew that. We said we're looking for short or for put entries. That's what we're looking for. Remember? We're looking for put entries. We broke the blue. And this blue, I don't know what, but something made me see that blue and it actually hit, because it doesn't really make any sense, kinda, but I saw it somewhere in there. I knew it was there somewhere. There it is. Look at this money. It's too easy. It's too easy. Oh, it's been a good day. It's been a very good day already. This is how you start the day. Look at, oh, simply amazing. For continuation, we want to see another blue setup. Incredible amount of money we printed today. Absolutely incredible amount of money. Absolutely incredible amount of money. Look at my bolt, right? Look at the bolt. Perfectly tracking with the bolt. We knew we had a 50-50 somewhere over here. It went, I think it stopped out a lot of people. But can't be wrong twice in a row, right? So if you took the 50-50 here, got stopped out or got it wrong, you know a break of blue was the next setup. It works every time. Every single time it works, you actually can't lose. It's actually impossible to lose. All right, now let's look for the next one. Let's see if this happens right here. I might have to adjust this green just a tad. Absolutely amazing. Simply fantastic. Oh my goodness. Look at, do I even need to say it anymore? Look at the money we're printing. We're still comfortably in this magenta. Comfortably in this magenta. Look at the money we are printing. Buy a put, hold on to it for the whole day. Right? There it is. Here it is. Oh, simply amazing today. Incredible. I told you, be patient. The home runs will come. The home runs will come. Be patient. All right, we're reaching 516.71. I have it marked out. So expect a little bounce right here. Expect a little bounce. Get out on break of this magenta. Simply amazing. Look, from blue all the way down. There's nothing more I can do. I literally told you on break of blue. I told you we're looking for puts. You shouldn't be looking for calls until somewhere up here, right? At that time, it was somewhere up here. Look at this money. Take your money. I mean, it depends on you, but it's supposed to be when the candle closes above this for single contracts. That's when you get out, when the candle closes above. For multiple, it's going to be on green, but take your money. Don't be greedy. Amazing move. Simply outstanding. Okay, so if you printed, call it a day. This is where you call it a day. If you get in on Break a Blue and you printed, call it a day. There's no reason to trade anymore. You've already, you win. If you're trading beyond this, I don't recommend it. If you're trading beyond this, you're gambling. You're why, right? Just why? That's all I have to say to you. There's no reason to trade anymore. This is the type of stuff where you have to learn the discipline to walk away. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you build a portfolio. So then when you get to those multiple contracts, you know, when home runs come, even little tiny moves will be big moves. So this is a good lesson for today in discipline and just walking away, calling it a day. You know, for the Discord, for the new, we need to exercise discipline to protect the account. So while everyone else in the stock market is losing, we win. You'll see how these moves with multiple contracts, they add up by a lot. Imagine this $70 move, or how much? $120 move times what? 50 contracts? Imagine even 10 contracts. $120, $130 move, depending on what delta you got. There's no more reason to trade for the rest of the day. Like, someone's monthly income was just made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 minutes. Someone's monthly income was made in 14 minutes. Why would I trade any more past that? For what reason? Don't give any of your money back to the market makers. Don't give it back. You don't get these opportunities too often, but you know, they come. When it happens, it happens. Risk management. The profit target is going to be 516.71 if break of blue is going to work out this time, right? So you have to risk do the risk balance. Is it worth it to take the risk here for this amount from here to here? That's what you need to be asking yourself. If you took break of blue, your trade's protected. If you took break of blue, your trade is protected. We expect a little bounce right here though, right? At 516.71. Why? Because I have it marked out, that's why. Meaning if you're taking break of blue, protect that trade. ASAP Rocky. If you took break of blue, protect your contract. Protect your trade. Because we're dealing with support right here. A big support level right here. I went out and marked these out, I think last night or something. So it's going to be a battle around here. Protect your contract if you took break of blue. All right, let's see if we break this key level. There it is, break a blue again. Right? You see what the pattern is I drew. It's impossible to lose. It's impossible to lose. You know the calls are somewhere up here. Or if you didn't know that, then you can see it on your 5-minute chart, right? Look at the flexion point for the calls. Easy money. Easy money. There it is. Break a blue again. What? Come on, Discord. Come on, Discord. And this is why we do it. And this is why we do it. Now imagine when you start doing a lot of contracts that you got to stick with the strategy, stick with the plan. It's going to happen. It has to happen just by the laws of math. The laws of math dictate that if we stay in this and we keep doing it just like this, we don't have to change a thing. That everyone's going to quit their job soon. No more work. Take your money and leave. All right. Exactly to the level where I drew it. Look where my drawing is, to the level. Look at the rejection happen. What more do you want? There's nothing more I can do. There's nothing more I can do. If you're new, this is all learning for you. This is all learning. Don't feel FOMO. Don't feel like you missed out on anything, because we do it every single day. Every day we do the same thing. Look at the money printing on break a blue. Look at the money printing on break a blue. Look at that money printing on break a blue. It's actually too easy. It's actually too easy. How much further could it go? Who cares? Let it go. All your 401k portfolios are feeling the pain today. 516. I can't believe we're at 516. Amazing. I can't believe we're at 516 and I'm happy about it. I am happy about it. Look at this money we printed today. Simply amazing. Now we want to see the break, retest, reject under 516.71. I had it marked out for a reason. Here's why. Look at this money we are printing. Discord, if you're up for the day, and you're still here gambling, you have a problem. You have a problem. If you're up and you're still sitting here gambling, we have to have a talk. Because here's the thing, the more early morning wins we get, the more confidence it builds, and it builds a false sense of security. Right? And then that security, you're going to be biting at the chalks at every candle that you see go by. And that's not what we want to do. If you're up for the day, call it a day. Look at this money. And then I say that, and then and then I say something like that. I get it. Oh my goodness, look at the money we're printing. Break a blue again. You can't make it up. So if you got in and break a blue up here, multiple contracts, I told you, is break a green. Look at all your runners, how much they're holding. You don't understand how much money this is. You'll get there, you'll see. Take your time, don't rush it. Do not rush it. It's impossible to lose twice in a row. That's what I do know. Take your money and get out. That's what I always recommend. Take your money and get out. That way, when you build multiple contracts, even the little tiny move, the little base hits, are gonna add up. Buy a put at the beginning of the morning and let it sit all day. Remember that? Look at it. Now remember, we wanted to wait for the break, retest. Now we're going to see if this is going to reject underneath 5/1671. The break, the retest. Okay. The break, the retest, and the rejection. It even gives you a candle that shows you rejection. And if you're not familiar with the candle patterns, go watch the video that I put out about candle patterns and time frames. I think it's how to spot the perfect entry. I think that's what it's labeled. Go watch that video to understand what these candles mean. Impossible to lose. It's impossible if you follow the strategy fully. If you dedicate yourself to this strategy, it's impossible to lose. You'll see. You'll see. You'll be a believer eventually. Break, retest, reject under 5/1671. There's nothing more I can do. The break, the retest, and the rejection. Look at this money. If you're waiting for another entry, I just gave it to you, right? The break, the retest, and rejection under 5/1671. There's nothing more I can do. Look at this money. You can't only look at the drawings and expect. You have to listen to what I'm saying. Listen to the words. Look at the money. Imagine holding all these contracts since Break of Blue. Oh my God, it feels so good. All right, now we're reaching bottom of green. Let's see what happens here. 514, incredible. How much further can we dig? I've seen a 20-point drop in one day, so I don't put anything past anything. Simply incredible. Let's not try to call reversal today. Look at these moves. All of them hitting? Really? All right, let's see what we got here. We're at the bottom of green. If you're in the Discord and you're still trading, you have a problem. We need to have a talk. You have a problem. We made our money for today. There's no reason to give it not one dime back. For what? For what? All right, let's see if we reject underneath 5/1671. So this green is going to be a tough algo to break. So rejection under 516.71. We want to look for if we break low a day, which is coming up shortly at this dotted line at 514.59. Yeah, we need to break below 514.59. I'll put a little something right here. Testing low a day. All right, let the market absorb some of this. Let's see. Our safety calls are going to be somewhere above 522. That's our safety calls. When we get to 518, we'll start thinking about calls. Once we form some support at 518, then we'll start thinking about calls. Until then, we're looking for put entries. Now let's see if we get stuck in between these two levels, 516 and 514. Let's see what happens here. I would have liked a little more liquidity before the break of blue, so I'm not too confident with this break of blue because we're contending against the this low a day key level. So we'll wait for more structure. This isn't a solid break of blue right here, so wait for more structure to build. And if it runs, then it runs. Oh well. We already made our money for today. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. I think we made enough money today to buy driverless scooters. Protect your trade. Protect your trade. If you waited for the break of 51459, protect your trade. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Whew. If you took break of blue or underneath 51459, protect your trade. Look, oh my goodness. If you're holding your single contract since its original break of blue, green is your out. Look, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Speechless. If you took break of blue, you're out on break of magenta for single contracts. Look at this money. Where's the bottom? No one knows. Yeah, as soon as 514 broke, floodgates open. Okay. Don't FOMO in now. Wait for the setup. Where's the bottom for today? Where is the bottom? How many points did we drop? What is this? 525. Damn, 15 points. Look at this money. I told you 20 points. I've seen 20 points in a day. We're at 15 right now. Look at this money. No end in sight. No end in sight. Look at the money. How much FOMO does everyone have right now? Wow. I told you, the home runs will come. Incredible. Incredible. All right, let's see if we're forming a head here. Our calls are going to be above. Something like this. We want to see something like this. Your safety's still going to be up at 522. Let's see how much revenge call we have going on now. How much revenge? This candle right here is a gambler's paradise. You're like, oh, okay. Momentum candle to the upside. Maybe I can catch the wave right here. But you got to be careful, because you're dealing with high levels of liquidity right here. So it can easily grab this liquidity and shoot back down. But that momentum candle looks kind of juicy. Kind of juicy, this momentum candle. Wait for the setup for you going on calls. That momentum candle look juicy. There it is. All right, let's see how much strength. For sure we need to get above here, above 516. For sure we need to get above 516. We already expected a rejection underneath 514.59, right? High levels of liquidity right here. That's why you can't go either. We need to get above 516 for calls. This is going to be no man's land in here. Just be patient. Give it time. Wait for the setup. Simply amazing day. We had a great day today. Today was a great day. Great day today. Let's wait for above 516. If you took this flexion here above 514, protect your trade because you know there's going to be some liquidity at this bullseye. So if you took this flexion point right here, right, protect your trade. Remember, I warned you about this momentum candle. Don't say I didn't tell you this momentum candle. I said the calls look juicy, right? Right here. Protect your trade if you got in at this flexion right here. Our safer bets are going to be with structure above 516. All right, this is no man's land in here. All right, we expected this, right? Right here at this level, we expected it. No big deal. That's why we wait for the confirmation. It's going to be somewhere above this highlighted green. Preferably somewhere over here. Wait for it. No man's land right here. All right, I'm gonna spend another maybe 15-20 minutes on here. I think we did good work today. I definitely don't want to overtrade. Now look what's happening. Look in the no man's land. What's happening? Look at these candles. Look at these candles. All right, if you took this flexion point, your trade's protected. Oh my goodness! Look at this reversal. Okay, well, we're above 516 now. All right, we're rejecting off this green, or we're hesitating at this green perfectly, and I just put it here. Absolute perfection. Look how perfect it hit off my green. Absolutely perfect. If you took this flexion point, you are making money right now. If you did this 50-50, you are making money right now. Don't say I didn't help you. Don't say I did nothing. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Don't say I didn't tell you this is a momentum candle down here. Merry Christmas. Look at the... You had another flexion point right here. I told you above 516. Now our safety, somewhere up here. Wow. Can't lose today. If you took the break of green, your trade's protected. See, I have the green highlighted, your trade's protected. Now on a longer term setup, let's look for a push retracement and bounce off this blue right here. That'd be the ideal. Or a retest off this green. Right, so maybe something like this. So our put scenario is going to be under 514.59 again. Our safety put scenario underneath here. Let's see. All right, so this is what we're looking out for. There's no trade here. We're in the middle of the water. There's no trade here. Now you gotta wait for the setup. We're in the middle of the water. There's no trade here. It's after 11 Eastern, so maybe compression time right now. I got another few minutes on here. I got another few minutes. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. We're in the middle of the water. There's no trade here. There's no structure. There's no setup yet. We know what it needs to look like, right? We know what each direction needs to look like. I got about another 5 minutes with you guys, and then I think I'm gonna call it. Remember, we're waiting for the bounce off this green. Break, retest, reject off the green. I don't know if you remember, but I had a drawing like this. There it is. If you're trading in the middle of the water, you got to protect your trades. You got to protect your trade. Wow, look at that recovery. Almost back to market open. Oh my God. Was it 15 points in one direction? Wow. Incredible. Incredible. Now, if you took the bounce off this blue, your trade's protected. Take your money when you can. Because we're expecting it to bounce off of blue. So you got to protect your trade accordingly. I got another 1 minute on here. And then we're going to call it. We had a good day. If you're in the Discord, you're still trading, shame on you. Shame on you. Go get a job. But yeah, we had a pretty good day. So YouTube, that's going to be my time. Discord, I'm going to jump in there and see if you guys need me for anything. Any last minutes?